Okay, welcome back everyone to some more Beginner Road to Lair. We're doing our Naga Venom Mage, and we're basically just, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Like, honestly, this character is a bit scared. Any Hydra might just basically destroy us, so, we're not in the best. Oh, we can actually shoot Venom Bolts entirely through our undead. That's actually really handy to know. I mean, I kind of knew that, but I just sort of forgot, so this is helpful. You can even poison breath through them. That's pretty useful. Okay. Cool. So we start the day off, I guess, with a pretty cool bit of trivia. Because why not? Yeah, Hydras are going to be a real pain in the ass. Ponderousness. Bite for up to 40 damage. Is not poison immune though, so maybe this works. I mean, all he can do is air striking, right? Okay, let's just leave. I mean, he's slower than us right now. Oh shit! Whoa. First of all, why is my mouse what? This could be really bad. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work. Like, he does not seem to want to be confused at all. But somehow he's slower than us, which is good. Yeah, we don't really have an answer for that guy. Looks like Gastronaut is just going to get the better of us for now. I'm going to go ahead and use Olgrip's Toxic Radiance here. As I said before, it's pretty useful. It basically kills everything on the screen. Or it poisons them at least, which is pretty much just... It's pretty strong. Like, Olgrip's is really good against like 2 or 3 enemies at a time. Gonna pick up the Scroll of Amnesia. Normally it's off auto pickup, which is why you see it not on auto pickup already. It's all like in my init file, it's actually off auto pickup, but on Vehemit I actually think that it's relevant to at least hold on to, only because it's good to have a whole bunch of spells free for when you have random spells that you want to memorize from Vehemit, which does happen a lot. Okay, so we managed to just skip Gastronaut altogether, but that does leave the question as to whether or not it's actually worthwhile for us to consider, I suppose, like going for the Hat of Ponderousness. And I don't know if that's great, but since it's not there, I'm just not going to worry about it. So the Labyrinth poses a very interesting like issue, and that being that if we can't kill that Minotaur, if he's our poise for whatever reason, we're just basically shit out of luck and we lose. Like, because we can't escape without pretty much getting past him, and we're too slow to get past him normally anyway, so it could turn out very poorly. This is really bad for us. We don't have a single answer to this. I'm gonna go ahead and might him. My god, that is some insane damage. Okay, we need to actually blink here. Hit him with some Ice Blast. Okay, so that Earth Elemental, it's really strong apparently. Airstrike didn't do enough damage, so this is kind of bad now. We don't have our one big trump card, which was the blink scroll. So suddenly not feeling as good about our chances in this place. Like the main, we're basically praying now that the Minotaur is running no Arpoise, because if it's running Arpoise, we're basically dead. This was possibly not a great place to go into. I mean, I don't know. The loot's good, but it's not that good. So we'll have to see how this works. Okay. Okay, that's through Arpoise. That's fun. Can go ahead and grab this Ice Blast. That seems pretty useful. I mean, at this point, like, it's not horrible. Let's check out what this is. Magical Power. That's pretty good. Oh, we accidentally just put that on. Okay, that's Magic Regen anyway, so it's really good. Does the intelligence actually make a difference? 2, 4, 2. And this is 3, 5, 3. I guess it's better to run the... No, I'm going to use the Magic Power for now. Oh wait, no, we should be using this as well. So we have 47 mana. That's a lot of mana. Okay, I was wondering why I was running out of mana so easily. This is a little bit better now. So this is like almost guaranteed to be where he is. Okay, it's good. I'm really... Oh, fuck, he's immune to poison. Okay, we basically lost. Like, there is no answer against this. 0% chance MR. Holy shit, we are dead. Alright, we need a haste, and we're gonna have to just hit him with... Holy shit, this is so bad. Oh my god, we're actually dead, like... Okay, so what we have to do is... Oh my god, we actually just lost straight up. Like, there is no chance of winning this fight. I need to blink somehow to get behind him. There's no way, like, I'm 100% dead. There's actually no chance of us surviving this. Because it's faster than us, and we can't actually get out. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to blow everything to get out of this. So I think the lignification works first, then agility, and then brilliance. And we're just gonna have to spam airstrike on him and pray to God it works. It doesn't work at all. Holy shit. This is so bad. Yeah, might. Yeah, okay. That was like, I literally could not do anything there. Our poise fucked me 100%. Like, I was dead no matter what I did. Like, the second I entered that place, I was 100% dead. Because my blink was gone and there was no chance of surviving. So I have to actually redo this. Oh my god. So that's like an issue with Poison Mage, obviously. And this could be another issue if I just get randomly killed. Oh my god, clear this please. So I have to actually refresh. Just to make sure it saves my macros. Actually, I think I have to save the game. So this is another time where you just randomly die as Naga. I have, like, this cannot be touted as my fault if I die here, honestly. Like, you're slower than jackals and then you die. Like, it's that simple. There's just a lot of situations where you get killed and you're like, oh, I could have done something. Like, that was fun. I mean, yeah, okay. Blow 7 mana and both poison breath and you just barely kill a gecko. Like, congratulations, you just played Naga. But fuck, man. I guess the answer is just not go in there. Like, which is a really annoying answer because, like, 9 times out of 10, that would have been completely fine because I have Mephitic Cloud and all that shit. But because that axe just so happened to have our poise, I don't have any way of killing him. Like, I had buffs on, like, through the nose. I possibly could have... I might be dead here as well. I think one option I could have done was berserk him straight up, but I think that's just as risky as just airstriking him with brilliance on. Like, honestly, there's not that many ways I could have done that. With our poise on, it's just very unlikely for me to be able to kill him. And he was running a +5 4-axe. Like, I don't know, with MR++ too, so even if like, he didn't have our poise, he'd basically be able to avoid my Mephitic like, easily. So it's like, lose-lose situation there. Holy crap, this guy was loaded. What the hell? Dude. It's messed up, man. He has more stuff than me. Alright, I think actually that the hunting sling is pretty good at this stage in the game. I can use it to just toss these rocks at decent velocity, which will take out a couple of enemies for me for free. It also helps me save mana, which is useful as well. I'm gonna pick up Poisonous Vapors and Mephitic Cloud again, per the usual. I wonder if it's relevant, therefore, to just train some air magic first. Probably not. Oh, yeah, actually, no, you're right. Conjurations. I say you, but I'm only referring to me, because there's no one else in this room. Or any person that I'm talking to. So I don't know why I said me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Poison's Vapors and a whole bunch of random poison spells to try to take out this stupid worm. But unfortunately, because they buffed worms to make it regen super fast, poison doesn't work on them anymore, I guess. That's how they want it to be shown. Poisonous Vapors works really well on low health non-poise enemies, which is basically adders, which is good. Unfortunately, when you kill 3 of them and then none of them drop you a corpse, and then the worm you killed also doesn't drop a corpse, and then this snake and gecko also doesn't drop a corpse. That one dropped a corpse at least. We almost starved to death, because we're only on one ration at this stage in the game. That's good. Oh man. What an absolute... God damn it. Alright, at least we got Sif again. That's fine. Unless we get Vehemit. Well, we don't get Sif again. It's Sif for the first time, I guess. Because we didn't have Sif last time. I guess we'll pick Sif. Interesting that the both mages so far have died once. Both mages I've ever played died once and then picked Sif. Looks like Vahumit's just not that good anymore. No, in reality, like, he's still pretty good. It's just that, like, I don't know. I feel like new Sif is better. It's weird. At the very least, they're competitive, very competitive with one another, compared to before, where you would just, like, always pick Vahumit because Sif is kind of bad and tedious to play. But now at least she's, like, very competitive. She's actually very competitive, yeah, with Vahumit. New Sif is pretty good. I don't know. Pretty pissed off about that death, but whatever. It happens. Like, sometimes you just gotta lie down and accept it when it comes to these kind of races. You're just like, it happened. Couldn't escape because I had no haste, because, you know, 16% more haste is still 0 haste. If you have 0 haste in the beginning, then 16% only adds 0. So, you know what they say, useless. So I managed to get 1 haste, and I had to use it on air elemental. Sorry, earth elemental, because airstrike doesn't work on that apparently. Or not well, at least. Don't actually know what that was all about either. Perhaps I could have used the haste. Perhaps I should have used the blinking only, and then that would have possibly helped me out. But I don't know. It feels like that was kind of a moot point. I don't think it was like much I could have done there. Okay, Flail of Protection is pretty good. I can use it to melee stuff. At this point, I've already stopped using my MP. Kind of bad, but I'm doing it. Another Flail of Protection. Check if it's better. It's +2 again. Just gonna drop some stuff. Okay, we got 4 teleports. That's pretty good. I could have teleported, yes, with that by the way, with that Minotaur, but it wouldn't have helped because I'd have to restart the entire fight, and it wouldn't have gone any better, and I would just be lower by 1 teleport, so it's not actually worth it for me to teleport there. It's better for me to risk it all in one shot than try to do it again with the same exact result. Okay, this is a bit of an issue. Pikel is going to be somewhat troubling. Okay, I'm just going to go down this stairs. Distant avalanche of sand. It's actually not relevant for me to go in there either, to the ossuary, because poison magic doesn't work at all on that place, so no point. Dagger of Draining is okay, I guess, but it's not that great. Sigmund is actually not a big threat for this character, I think. Mostly because Mephitic is a thing. What the? Really, dude? Okay. Now we're both confused. I hit him first. Hits him with the sting, and then he takes him out. Easy fight. Easy fight. Okay, we'll pop our head into the ossuary just because we know nothing can follow us. Okay, we might actually have to be melee here. This is really stupid, but this is free XP basically, if we can just take out these enemies. Oops, let's get this up. Just wanted to get the sling on. The sling is actually like physical damage, so it's gonna not be resisted entirely by the undead. So we basically have to play this whole thing as a melee, which is really stupid, but whatever, we're doing it. It's unlikely that I'll be able to kill the mummies and stuff, but I can at least take these pathetic enemies out, like, you know, the kobolds and stuff that were not strong on D1. Like, with 11 AC, it's not really that expected I'll die, but still. I will take the outside ring. I don't know if I can afford to take the inside ring out. Anything with, like, a lot of HP, I basically won't be able to kill. Draining Dagger doesn't work. Flail of Protection is just a regular flail at the end of the day. So it's like, you can kind of try, but it's not going to work great. Okay, pick up all grabs. Okay, we got marked. This might be terrible. Might be alright. We'll see. We'll just kind of test the waters a little bit with our melee. If there's no real threat, or if the mummy actually dies, nah, we better not risk it. Honestly, like, I've had enough of our poison enemies for the day. I don't want to have to deal with this shit anymore. Honestly, like, it's also a little bit unfortunate that our only spell that we got was Airstrike, which is pretty weak against melee. Had it been like Bolt of Magma or something, I would have had much better chance to survive there. But Airstrike is, you know, it's a spell. LUL. Ah, God, I'm so sad. Whoops, that was a mistake. Okay. Whip of Flaming is not that scary. Just gonna go ahead and just noxious fumes him every time he's in LOS with us. Please stop. Okay, we got him. Nice. Managed to kill Pikel off screen, which saved us from the slave, who could have probably killed us as well. I mean, it looks like the early game is pretty straightforward with this character. It's just that the mid game gets really disgusting quite quickly if you don't have an enemy that's like super. If you have an enemy that's like poised, you're gonna be shit out of luck unless you find some way of getting out. And unfortunately, Sif is actually worse in this case for Bahamut because I don't actually have a spell list to fall back on, which is actually worse. So here you can just see the amazing power of Olgrebs, just kills everything. Alright, Book of Callings, that's actually a really good book. So it does mean that we're going to have to switch over to probably Lightning Spire, so Ultraviolent's going to be happy, I guess. But we'll see. So let's go pick up Call Canine Familiar for now, because that's just a straight up decent spell. And we're going to start training Summoning Magic, rather than Poison Magic at all. Like I said, the main purpose of this is to create a whole bunch of like. Oh, we really should turn Divine Energy on, right? True. The whole point is to transition away from the Venomate magic as soon as possible. Especially with the character of Sif, you have a lot less conjuration power to back you up, so it's even less likely that you'll remain with Sif. Why did I do that? God damn it! No, stop, please. I actually have to teleport away from that. It's so sad. Oh, thanks. There's a revolt here. Seriously, 24% fail and it came out hostile? That's bullshit. Unless I did something wrong there. Then I don't know. Okay, we have no answer to this. Again. Okay, let's just beat him up with that paralysis wand. I was like, I wasn't sure if my melee is strong enough to kill it, and then I realized, wait, it's paralyzed. It doesn't matter. It won't be able to fight me anyway. All right, just kind of hit him up a little bit. Hit those skeletons. Yeah. Can possibly paralyze this thing as well. 60% fail. Yeah, pretty good. At this stage in the game, paralysis is actually very strong. You can hit a lot of low MR targets, and it's decent. Gonna hit more intelligence. Obviously, it's still the best thing to get for this kind of character. I think Lightning Spire is pretty good, so I'm gonna pick that up. Put that on F, and we'll stop training Poison Magic altogether now. We'll go for Summonings in F, focusing on Summonings. At this point, Olgrebs is like pretty much the best poison spell we want, and it's already on 2%, and the spell power isn't that important for this character, or in general, so it's pretty good. So here I can use Mephitic and Olgrebs at the same time, which is why it's better than Poison Vapors by far. As you can see, I can just poison everything, and nothing's allowed to escape. Okay, that's really bad for us. I'm just going to sting it twice and then melee it. I mean, I did say in my Trunk Updates video when Poison Vapors was first unveiled that it was going to be a more melee-focused class than before, and I think I'm still correct in that analysis, I guess. The Naga seems to be doing a lot more melee than you'd expect from a regular mage. I mean, not that mages don't do melee, but it's just like this one seems ever so slightly more melee-focused, which is what I intended, or what I predicted anyway. Simply because, like, Olgreb's Toxic Radiance and like all that stuff is real. Oh my god, +5 slaying. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're already Sif, but it is possible that we can pick up a weapon later on in the game. It's not necessary though, I think. I think it's easier for us to just stick with what we know. Oh my fucking god, really dude. Okay, there we go. We can use Toxic Radiance there just to, oh sorry, Poison Vapors there. Just to finish him off. Hand Axe of Freezing is not better than our weapon right now. Protection is still the best thing we got. We can use Olgrebs here. Probably should have used Poison Vapors in that scenario, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna stand behind and actually poke him with the poison. It's a decent way to fight, I guess. You can get the poison resistance. Sorry, you can get the allies to stand behind you or stand in front of you, and then you just kind of smite poison them from behind. It's a really sad tactic, but hey, it works. If it's dumb but it works, it's not dumb. So there you go. Gonna pick up the Identify and the Invisibility. and also the curing. The Book of Battle is decent, but I don't think at this point we really need it. I'm going to go ahead and ID some potions. No, actually I'm going to ID the Paralysis Wand. As I said before, this early in the game it's still very relevant, so I'm going to hold up to it. And I don't want to waste too many random things, like recharging on it. Sorry. I just was struggling for a word for some reason. Yeah, it is. Alright, we're getting backspawned pretty hard here, but that's understandable. Gonna just spam that Olgrebs there. Just let it stack up. So Olgrebs is not, I don't think Olgrebs is instant, right? It like, yeah, it does it over time, so I'm actually better off just kind of standing there and leaving it rather than trying to keep it on forever. The real serious question could be: is the Dagger of Protection better than the Flail of Protection at this stage in the game? And the only reason why I say that is because the Dagger will add more to the plus slaying. So we hit at 1.0 here, we hit at 1.4 here. This does actually mean that the Dagger of Protection might be better, which is a really weird looking choice, especially if you consider the fact that flails have never been really worse than daggers. But only in this instance with that much slaying am I like, maybe it's a better idea. I don't really know actually which one's strictly better, but it's fine. So here Olgrebs will 100% kill every one of these bees. Bees and other insects are generally R poison minus, which makes them very susceptible to poison damage, which is hilariously what we are. So that's nice. Olgrebs basically will take out everything in one shot, which is pretty helpful for us. Alright, we got we got shafted and then unshafted. That's interesting. Gonna just keep casting Olgrebs here. It's pretty overpowered, as you can see. I don't have to aim. I just kind of hold it there, and everything dies around me. So it's pretty useful. This guy thinks that he can face me. He cannot. Let's go ahead and get a Lightning Spire up. We want to use that on the Ice Beast. Okay. Can you shoot at that thing, please? Okay, cool. Stealth can go now. We can train some more fighting. I think that it might be more relevant to get more health. As I said before, this character does need a little bit of a pick-me-up in terms of like tankiness, survivability. I mean, I could technically train the dagger as well, and that's not a bad idea either, but for the time being I think fighting is pretty important, so I need to get some more. I'm gonna just keep stacking Toxic Radiance on these things. As you can see, it's very effective. Against this guy though, not so much. Whoops, I forgot that ZE is not my thing anymore. Okay, I managed to kill it. Ooh, Scintillating Copper Ring. Wonder what that is. Some kind of artifact, I assume. Haha. Let's put it on. MR, Dex +2, Slay +3. So this is 8 slaying we got so far. That's pretty insane, but as I said before, we're already Sif, and it's not really like gonna. Oh, fucking. You bloody what? Like, come on. That's just a little bit bullshit, don't you think? Just a touch. Just a touch of the bullshit. Okay. Spamming the crap out of Poison Vapors here just kind of kills that thing. We did take a lot of damage, but that's expected. As you all know, I can't run away from these kind of enemies, so kind of just have to deal with it. So again, Gastronok is not poison resistant, but the MR is quite high, so Mephitic is unlikely to hit. Poison Vapors does work, but I don't know, like it doesn't. Oh, ooh, look at that! What the fuck? Are you telling me that Lightning Spire is actually good spell? Question mark? Exclamation mark? What? That's not what I heard. From what I hear, it's a terrible item. It's a terrible spell. It's so bad. Nah, just kidding. It was alright. There's Poison Spire. As long as it's Lightning Spire. Poison Spire would be cool, but we don't have that. I feel as if this actually doesn't have any. It has no encumbrance, so it actually gives us free AC. Nice. It's like a +1 AC for no reason. But you can't have any like intrinsic. Oh fuck! All right, thank God that enemy can be hit by that Mephitic. Otherwise, we would be so screwed. All right, so Troll Leather Armor again is decent. It's actually possibly good enough for me to use. But for now, we need to keep training summonings because we want to pick up like Ice Beasts and stuff. Just more stuff to keep us alive, basically. Um, Guess we're doing okay right now. Possibly not a great idea. Oh crap, this is not a cool enemy. Thank God that Poison Vapor just takes it out. It could be possible that we need to we don't need to train spellcasting because we have all this extra mana from the other stuff, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to stop training spellcasting at this stage in the game. I'm gonna let my summons do the work. I think I'm just gonna transition to summoner here. It's pretty easy. And besides, the whole point of poison Venom Mage is to not be a Venom Mage by the end of the game, so I guess this is fitting in with the theme. Please don't die in a 1v1 to a warg while there's an ally with me. That's just embarrassing. Oh my god, it's actually happening. These memes, holy shit, I can't handle it. Oh god, that was so bad. I hate this game so much sometimes. Okay, just use poison vapors rather. Oh my, fuck you, man. Come on. God damn it, man. Come on, man. Just, how are you gonna do that to me? Starving. That's fun. Okay, so Meow's Ghost is a... Wait, what? Is that me? Oh, it's a Naga Wizard of Sif. I'm gonna summon both my allies, and then I'm gonna hit him with that Lignification. Okay, that was a poor idea, but whatever, that's fine. We just want it for the... mostly for the health and the armor, so we managed to kill that enemy pretty easy. Looks like the summons are actually, like, kind of doing what I asked them to do, so that's nice. I wonder if it's worthwhile for me to just start investing in melee and then start, like, brawling these guys with 8 slaying. It's pretty good. It's just like, do we want to do it, is the question. I mean, I don't have a weapon that's, like, significantly better than the other weapons yet, so, you know, there is a case that I might just feel bad if I... No, I wouldn't feel bad. You're right. Nah, we should probably train some fighting. I mean, air magic does not need to be that high anymore. I think we can just take that off. So then the question is, do we want to use the dagger or do we want to use the flail of protection? Because both are decent. And I think that the flail has slightly better endgame, so I'm going to go ahead and start trading that up instead. And we'll turn summonings down a little bit. I mean, I know it looks stupid, but it works. Hopefully. That's the goal anyway. Ultimately, the power of Naga does come from their tankiness, and if we do get the tankiness up, then that's pretty good, so that's what the goal is anyway. Might not come to fruition. Like, as you can see, like, 8 slaying just wrecks everything, like, it tears into shreds, so, like, it's conceivable for me to go to melee, even if I am Sif. Or at least have melee as a side option. But the question then becomes, will I be using these rings for the rest of the game? And the answer is probably not. Like, +5 slaying is good and all, but it's not like +6 intelligence for a mage. I don't know. It's an interesting debate to have. It's kind of frustrating that I don't get any progress between my videos, but at least this one is like kind of gonna get to the same place, which is useful, I suppose. Like I said, it really does suck that I died, but you know, sometimes you just can't do anything about it. And this was one of those rare situations where I'm like, the only option there was not to play, and that was the only right play, to not go in there. But like, you know, that's not always an option. Or that's not always like the option that you'd pick. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem right to not go in there. Let's go into D10. I'd rather go to D10 than go to Lair, just for now. Mostly because D10 usually isn't that much harder than D9, and it's mostly free XP. It doesn't matter too much, but, you know. Shit, this is actually kind of scary. Let's put the ice ring on. And poison vapors this guy. Oh wow, okay, never mind. You suck, Fana. Jesus. We actually did that pretty well. Nice. I guess the stuff cold resistance, stuff cold is okay, but I don't know if it's that great. +1 cold resist versus 1 AC. Probably not. Ooh, what do we get? Air magic. But not any good ones. Just airstrike. I don't really want airstrike. Like I said, it's a shit spell, pretty much. Like, or it's like shit in terms of like what we want it to do. I'm certain that on like a blaster caster with actually good spells, that's fucked up. That's legitimately fucked up. That's messed up. Holy shit, that's really messed up. That's R poise too, so wow. That's probably the most fucked up thing I've ever seen, really. And we've seen some fucked up things in this game. Nah, it's not the most fucked up thing. That's sad. I wish it was. Oh, you son of a bitch. God. What a dick. What a serious dick. Manual Ice Magic Book of Frost. That's pretty good, actually. What's this? Hey, remember that freezing weapon that we saw last time? This is that one. Okay, it looks like we want to be a Frost Mage for now. This Broadaxe is okay, but it's not so good that it's like worth switching to axes for. No, it is. Okay, it's good enough, especially with cross training. It's fine. Okay, summoning is all good, so we can actually train ice magic now with a +4. That's pretty impressive, and that will let us handle a lot of enemies because throw icicle is a goddamn good spell. But we can't cast it yet. That's fine. So, can we actually handle that ice dragon or no? I don't think we have a spell that handles it other than Lightning Spire, and I don't think I want to try Lightning Spire on that, so we'll just go to Lair for now. Okay, read a scroll, enchant weapon, that's going to go on the flail for now. And I think I'm actually going to switch to the flail. It's not much better at this point, but I'm just going to use it because it's heavier. Heavy weapons tend to be pretty good. Okay, just going to poison vapors that guy. Ice magic is going up, that's good. Fighting is going up a bit. Useful. Just going to explore semi-manually right now. I'm pressing shift and then all the movement keys. Doing that will make it so that whenever you see an enemy, you'll automatically stop. It's kind of like a half measure of auto-explore. Mostly doing it to make sure I don't die, but also give me a bit of autonomy in how I want to explore. Exploring a little bit more in circles until I get a bit more of the map explored. Mostly because it just doesn't sit with me that I could see a Hydra and then get screwed. There's a fire bat, it's not a big deal. You can just poison vapors it down. Still does a lot of damage though. Yeah, again, we don't have a single like spell that deals with enemies that aren't that are R-poised. So like, that's why I need to pick up icicles because it's just a better spell than what we have. I'll drop some of these sling things. I'm not going to use them, or it's unlikely that I'll use them. If I am going to use them, I'll probably use something else. God, this is just so frustrating. Okay, there we go. I guess we'll have to use the ice beast for that, for the ice beast, for the sling. What am I even saying? Don't even worry about me. For the fire bats, there you go. I don't even know if they're called fire bats. I just call them fire bats. Alright, so right now we have the ability to get Ozakubo's armor, which is decent. We could also get Venom Bolt, which is again decent, but I think for the case of Venom Bolt, yeah, actually no, it's good to get Venom Bolt. I don't know why I'm not getting it, but probably because I'm not training Conjurations or Magic right now, or Poison Magic. I probably should, but honestly, this training for the axe might be better. God, it's just like there's so many things that I have to train for right now. Okay, maybe we don't need the axe. I still think that the axe is not good to train. The only reason why I say that is because it seems like it would just be moot because it's only good in situations where I'm like surrounded, which is not a situation I want to be in, like this one. God damn it! Let's get invisibility here so we don't get insta killed. Ah, shit. Okay, let's hit the curing. Oh my god. Ugh, should we use the heal wounds, guys? Oh no, we use lignification. That gives us a little bit of HP. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate right there. What's the most damage I can chuck in one hit? Probably Mephitic at this stage, just because it'll damage and also confuse, and as well as me being invisible, so it's like a lot of things I just stack on that guy. See, that's like what I mean, like, in situations where I want to actually be hitting stuff with the axe, I'm still hitting too slowly. I think it's too much EXP at this stage. I think I'm actually going to go for Conjurations instead. with ice magic instead of axes. We're going to go heavily into the mage side, even though we do have a more melee focused setup. We can eventually pick up like something that's useful, I guess. Let's pick up ice. Let's put ice piece here and then statue. We're just using like a whole mismatch of like random shit to like get us through. I think that's all we really need to do. Our character can like, oh, fuck's sake. This is like the one place I don't want to be against this Hydra. Just like surrounded. That's fine though. We have Ice Beast. And Ice Beast take out Hydra's pretty easy, which is very useful for us. Actually, Ice Beast take out a lot of things, to be honest. So like, I'm not too scared for Lair, but like, there is a chance that I could still get destroyed just by bad positioning. Beneficial Mutation, Bone Plates, Shield +4. That's decent. Like I said, I'm okay quaffing Beneficial Mutation, but even then it's not that great. Okay, gonna cast Olgrebs here. That's gonna give me poison on every one of those Dream Sheeps, which are supposed to be low or weak. We ended up getting Freezing Cloud and Poison Arrow. Shit. Wow, that's really unfortunate for us. Let me think here. So, Freezing Cloud is not a great spell for killing things in a one-on-one fight. But it is the spell we can go for really easily. Poison Arrow is a great spell. It's just straight up good. But it might take a long time to get running. Ugh, this is just so frustrating to play. I think what we're training right now is decent for what we're looking for, because it half trains for Poison Arrow and half, like, mostly trains for Throw Icicle right now, which is still fine. I think we'll be forgiven for training for Icicle first. But at the very least, we do know that Poison Arrow and Freezing Cloud is enough to get us at least 2 runes, and 3 runes mostly. It's the main part we're scared of is going to be, oh god, that's really bad. Okay, no, please, Ice Beast, please do your job. Thank God for the minus cost. That was actually pretty scary. Anyway, like I was saying, the main thing we need to be like worried about is we need to get Orb of Destruction. Like, that's what we want, basically. Probably don't need this polymorph one anymore. Invis is pretty good, so we'll pick that up. Guess we'll just vapors that guy, I guess. I don't know. Like, honestly, like, this character is like so confusing to play, and that might be an issue for the Greaterplayer run, but like I said, we're hitting the point where like a lot of these like combos are not as straightforward as a lot of these combos are not as straightforward as they used to be. So obviously there is going to be a difficulty spike. But that's like unavoidable. You can't really get rid of the difficulty spike. If Greaterplayer was easy, or like that easy, then everyone would be doing it. And I guess that's the point of this, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But yeah. Essentially what I'm trying to point out is, you know, you're gonna have to get good at some point. You can't just keep playing shit stuff and then having fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's, oh sorry, good stuff and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be some, oh wow, okay, that's pretty unfortunate. Casually lose half your health in one shot. Nice. Do we kill Cirque? No, we didn't. We killed some of the pigs. Okay, that's fine, I guess. We need to go find the upstairs ASAP. That's like priority number 1 right now. We need to also not get seen by anything, which is going to be helpful given we have 10 stealth. But now we're sandwiched on both sides, left and right, by Cirque and Death Yaks. Death Yaks being like, I don't know what they are, but for some reason they just don't give a shit about poison at all. Maybe it's because they have high health. Okay, let's pray that Cirque doesn't see us. Bye bye. Nice. Gonna get some allies up with me. I don't feel comfortable here. Walking around with 3 summons is like probably the most acceptable, frustrating play to have. Gonna get lightning statue here, and then I'm gonna start summoning stuff. I'm also gonna cast channel, which we haven't done at all at the beginning since the beginning of the game. But I'm only doing this because, like I said, I don't feel too comfortable with this floor. Which does remind me, we do have to train invocations as well. This character just has to train too many things, and it's just pissing me off really bad. Okay. Plus Ring of Protection is actually better than MR Dex Slay, which is really sad. Or we could turn the decks, get 2 less slaying. I think that's actually better. The +5 slaying is really good, don't get me wrong, but I think that having +3 protection is actually better. We're not that melee, and having stuff that improves our mage style, which is like not getting killed in melee, is really helpful. Especially because you know you're going to get hit because you're a Naga, and unfortunately Nagas get hit a lot, which is why they have like decent health pools and stuff. Like you literally can't avoid some of this damage, so you know, I might as well just accept it, embrace it, enjoy. Okay, my summons are a bit stupid, they try to go all over the place. Okay, yeah, timeout at the worst possible time, that's fine. Alright. +2 buckler. As I said before, it's actually worthwhile for me to train for the buckler because it's just so cheap. It only costs me like 2 skill levels in shields. So I can just get it like in 1 floor or 2 floors if I felt like it. And then I get free shield basically. Like it gave me 5 shield for 2 skill levels. That's not bad. Like I said, I'm vastly overstating, I think, the panic, I guess, at which I'm like training my skills. It's not that big of a deal. Like as long as I'm like roughly on time, I'll still be fine. Wow, that's sadistic. Let's put the corrosion resistance on. God. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to dig across, put the statue here, and then walk down like this. That way my ice beast will attack the Okla plant, and once that dies, I can get the lightning spider to do the rest of the work, which is pretty helpful. Okay. Again, I'm just going to do the same thing. Actually, this time I'm just going to put the lightning spider in front so it tanks as well. The ice beasts, like I said, are more of a like insurance policy. So if it ends up failing, then I'm still good. Maces and flails manual. God damn it! I guess that means we're going maces and flails. It's just too much shit to train, guys. Ah, God. I don't even know, man. We need to drop some stuff. Let's drop some stones. Why stones on auto pickup? It's not good. Okay. Stuff of ice can probably go. No, we'll keep it. Flight can go, I think. Some of these books can go. I think the Book of Callings can go. Book of the Sky and the Poisonous Handbook can go for sure. Whoa, did we just drop all our potions? That's not what we want. Okay, just get these guys all grebsed. Not so tough when they're all poisoned. Oh shit, we're not so tough when we're surrounded. But with the power of +3 slaying, decent weapon, and also, oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, but Olgrebs is like perfect in this spot. Look at this is disgusting. That's actually so disgusting. The more enemies on the screen, the more Olgrebs is like, oh, that's so good. I don't know, man. Pretty decent, if you ask me. Okay, we just blew all our mana to kill a single enemy. Throw Icicle is showing its power. Oh god. Okay, so I think we're gonna get fighting up to about 10 and then we're gonna stop training it for now. I think we can afford to stop with 106 HP. I mean, that's not a lot, especially... Fuck, I got shafted again, really? Considering that I have, like, not an incredible amount of, ways to get away from stuff, 106 HP is actually not that much, but, you know. We have to stop the madness at some point. We can't just keep training fighting like a madman, like we don't care. We have to show some respect. Okay, that's really bad, the Monstrous Menagerie. We don't seem to be doing even like a modicum of damage to that enemy either, so it's like, what do we even do here? We're gonna just poison vapors her and hope that she just like passes out or something. Did we get her? No, we didn't. Damn it. Ah, my god. Sometimes this game is too hard. We're blowing like a lot of stuff on her. Like in terms of like teleports and stuff. So Kirky, Cirky, whatever her name is. could be a bit of an issue. I guess, wait, you can use Mephitic Cloud, right? I'm an idiot. I like how I always have the solution, but I'm just like not paying attention, so I don't remember that I have it. Alright, Noxious Cloud, she's dead. Yeah, she sucks. Never mind. Don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, right, because it's not on the right key anymore. That's what I mean. Oh, we actually hit level 13 at some point, so now Tail constricts. Not that it's useful for a mage. It like adds a boost to our melee, but it's not very good. Alright, this looks like an actually good start. Lightning Bolt, Bolt of Draining, and Lehudib's Crystal Spear. Bolt of Draining is pretty decent, but it kind of doesn't help us against a lot of the enemies we want to kill. Which implies that Lightning Bolt's good, but Lightning Bolt's too loud. Extremely loud compared to the quiet of Bolt of Draining, which really makes me wonder if it's worthwhile, but yeah, I don't know. Alright, here we pray, because if Mephitic works out, we actually kill all these, like, no hassle at all. Doesn't look like it. We could do some shifty shit like fly, and then just kind of stand over here, and then just kind of all grabs this place. That's a really dumb tactic though. Didn't work so well as I hoped it would. Let's just teleport this. Reason why I did that, even though it wasted a teleport, is because I used the teleport to kill like 5 yaks, and that's pretty good. Like, so it was kind of worth it. And it also improves my positioning as well, because I can just kind of stand here and now toxify everything on the screen. And they're all like on the wrong side, so they're just gonna stand there and be retarded, which is nice. Hello, bye bye, come back, thank you. See, their AI is really good, so naturally I can just abuse the shit of it because you know it's very well done. Look at that. So that's how you kill Death Yaks, guys. Just get a really big, deep pool of water and then stand on the other side, and they're like, wait, he's hitting me. I gotta run away. Wait, no, wait, what? And then you just kill him. Like, I haven't even done it. Okay, I guess. That's how you kill Death Yaks, folks. A quick smack to the head is not as effective as just poison. Oh my fucking god. Okay. The greed is too real. I need to Ogrips this. This is just like it's just such a beautiful situation. I'm like, I can't not do that. That's just it's too much value. Holy shit. Okay, that's kind of scary now. Nah, it's not that bad. Okay, we're good. Like that was just too much value for the Olgrebs, and I was just like, nah, I have to do it. Sorry guys. Even if I die, it's worth getting that much disgusting value. Come on, man. Like one spell level 3 kills 8 enemies at a time. Holy shit, that's a really bad downstairs. I might not actually be able to handle these enemies. That'd be sad. Okay, I need to get as many Ice Beasts as I can. Ice Beasts are the natural counter to Hydras. They slow them down. They're tanky enough. Look at that. 3 Ice Beasts take on like 3 Hydras. Holy shit, that's actually insane. That's one... Okay, no, we can't handle that. Let's fear this. Okay, we need to leave. I guess that's fine. We picked up a book, I think, at some point, right? Or we picked up something cool. Guess we got gloves out of that. So that layer 6 is too dangerous for us to go into, so yeah, we have to just leave it, I guess. Alright, so that leaves us with some interesting thoughts, I guess, to leave us off for a bit. Shields can go off. Mason Flail's going on because it's +4. I think at this point Ice Magic is probably going to come off, and we can start training some more Conjurations. Freezing Cloud is what we want to pick up now, and followed by Poison Arrow. So I think that it's actually relevant for us to train Poison Magic and Conjurations. Possibly start training Spellcasting again, because we might not have enough mana for this. But I think at this point we have to actually go all in on the offense for now. To pick up either Poison Arrow or Mephitic. And mana be damned for now. I know it's not great. I hate not training mana. Much like I hate not training fighting. But unless I'm willing to turn fighting off, I guess I can turn fighting off for now. I know I hate doing it, but I might as well. I should do it. Like, I don't know. It's stupid. I'm dumb. All right. So that is going to wrap it up for today. It's been 50 goddamn minutes. This is just a nightmare of a character, but we finally finished Lair. Just pretend that we finished Lair. Took us 50 minutes to finish Lair. Maybe we played slow. Not a completely different character. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow.